Hey guys, this is Danny Alvarez with Cellphonius.com, bringing you the latest news and views that you can use. This is your favorite amateur radio station that brings you the latest in technology, the news, the views that you can use is the way I put it. Well, what we are talking about today are two different things. First of all, Google Photos. Is Google Photos backing up pics even after you delete them? Also, the new question that beckons is whether Comcast's new service for cord cutters might be for you. And before this, we'd like to let you know about Cellphonius.com. Cellphonius.com brings you the latest news and views that you can use. It also brings you, of course, the perspective of a tech enthusiast as a blog that truly tries to aim at the perspective of a normal person, a lay person that likes technology, and how that technology touches my life is what I try to explain. My name is Danny Alvarez with Cellphonius.com, and also we have a Cellphonius YouTube channel. I'd like to ask you to please go by to YouTube, and then you will type in, try that right now. Go on to YouTube and go ahead and type CELLPHONIUS. All right, that's CELLPHONIUS. And so basically it's cell phone, but if you drop the E and then add IUS, Cellphonius, that's the way to spell it. So you can reach me over on YouTube. Follow my channel. Thanks for your support. I'd love it when people go over there and click around and find ads interesting. Perhaps you visit the advertiser and check out what they have to offer as well. But we really truly appreciate at least, the opportunity to be able to bring this content to you as a tech enthusiast. I'm sure you'd like to also let us know what you think about technology. And now going on to our first story in PCMag.com, we find Google Photos backing up pics even after you delete them. Some users have uninstalled the Photos app on Android without realizing backup as an Android service is still enabled. So that means that Google Photos is causing somewhat of a problem. Let's see what PC News, or rather PC Mag, had to say about this. Some Google Photos photo users are reporting that the app will continue to back up your photos even after it is uninstalled. The issue came to light on Friday after David Arnott, I believe that's the way we pronounce that, assistant news director, or rather editor at Biz Journals, discovered something funny going on. You see, Arnott wrote that he had downloaded Google Photos when it came out in late May, took a couple of test photos to try it out, but ultimately, says the article, decided to delete it and stick with Flickr. 5 weeks later, he re-downloaded the app to give it a second chance, but was stunned. It says here that he was surprised with what he saw. He says, instead of my pair of test photos, I saw hundreds of images, he wrote. They weren't synced from my phone in that moment because I would always delete photos from my device once they've been uploaded. My phone must have just been uploading pictures to Google Photos even though I didn't have Google Photos on my phone. See, it turns out that the issue doesn't really have anything to do with Google Photos app itself. You see, 9to5 Google first noted it, and it says the auto upload functionality has existed a lot longer than the Photos app has been around. The truth is, having the Photos app installed or uninstalled makes no difference to whether or not your snaps are being uploaded to Google's Drive in the Sky, the blog said. Photos being backed up is a part of Google's settings and has never, or rather it says it has been for some time. In a statement sent to PC Mag, Google acknowledged that some users are have uninstalled the Photos app on Android without realizing backup as an Android service is still enabled. This is something we are committed to resolving, says Google, according to PC Mag. We are working to make the messaging clearer, as well as provide users who uninstall the Photos app an easy way to also disable backup. And so in the meantime, if you have deleted photos, the Photo app rather, and would like to turn off backup on your Android device, this is what you have to do, okay? You head over to Google Settings, you select Google Photos, back up, and toggle the switch at the top to off. Meanwhile, this isn't the first blunder for a less than 2-month-old app called Google Photos. Google earlier this month was forced to apologize after the service automatically tagged 2 black people as gorillas. So even the most powerful company in America, or one of the most powerful companies in America, of course, can have glitches. We are, after all, human. Next in our show, we have the Wall Street Journal. The Wall Street Journal says that Comcast Cord-cutters have been overheard. Comcast News Service for Cord-cutters says the article might yet prompt some to retie the knot. The cable giant announced on Monday a new video streaming service that will let its broadband subscribers get basic broadcast TV channels, plus HBO, and a cloud-based DVR service for an extra $15 a month. While Dish Network already has launched Sling TV, Comcast is the first broadband provider to launch such a service. On one level, the article continues, Comcast is simply responding to the changing preferences of customers, but it also has been sending a subtler message about the value proposition of traditional cable and power inherent in its control of the broadband pipes. On the face of it, $15 a month seems like a steal. It really does seem like a steal. After all, it costs that much to subscribe just to HBO's standalone streaming service, HBO Now. But adding the cost of the basic Comcast broadband plan brings the total outlay to about $82 a month. In comparison, Comcast's own Internet TV Plus package offers broadband, local TV channels, and HBO for an initial 12-month rate of just $45 a month. The implied message? Cutting the cord may not mean cutting the bill. And so what do you think about this news? Do you think you are one of those cord cutters that would not mind paying an additional $15 a month to be able to get your favorite TV programs on your mobile device? Is it worth it? $15 a month. Now, if you're a traveler, I could see this working. If you're a business traveler and you tend to be out in the skies all the time, being able to have the option of being able to just whip out your cell phone and activating that app by Comcast, that Sling TV, and being able to view what you could view at home from your device is actually a compelling argument. But for those of us that don't and that go to home every single day, I'm not sure that that value proposition is not being diluted by the fact that it's just $15 more for something that you already have at home, that you have easy access to, that you could just wait those 8 hours between work and returning back from work to be able to view the programs that you like to view. And as far as the Google Photos backing up your files, guys, again, you have a way of doing that, of being able to fix that. Go to that Google settings, go to select Google Photos Backup, and toggle the switch on the top to off, and that should solve your problem. Well, that's all, folks, that's all, folks, for today. This is Danny Alvarez with Cellphonies.com, bring you the unprofessional podcast. Yet to the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you very much for your support. We want to ask you to continue reaching out to us. Follow me on Periscope. I'm on Periscope at Maestro Alvarez. I'm also on Periscope. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll be able to see when I Periscope, when I'm Meerkat, because I also do that as well. It's an app where you can actually see, peer into my personal life a little bit sometimes. But for the most part, we try to keep it tech. This is Danny Alvarez with Cellphonies.com and the Cellphonies YouTube channel, which I hope you subscribe to. Checking out.